Okay, I have for sale a Ram 350 van. We've bought it so that we can move to New Mexico from California. And this really has been an excellent van, but we have no need for it anymore. As you can see, there's no major dents or anything of that nature. We did install a hitch, a brand new hitch when we moved. That's the hitch right there. And it's a 5.9 liter V8. Great for towing. This is the interior of the van. And there's 5 seats there, and 3 seats here, and 2 seats there. And the back seat can be removed, and it can act as a truck, or you can haul things. Okay, I can show you the trunk. There's a seat in the back right now, so there's not much trunk space, but the seat can be removed, and if you could see here, there's going to be a lot of trunk room if you remove that seat. Great for a family, great for work. It's also got a sunroof. Now we'll go into the van and I'll start it up for you. There's been several things done to the van. Transmission has been rebuilt. It's all new belts. Now this is starting up from cold. I haven't started it up in about a week. And I don't know if you can hear the engine very well here, but I'll just rev the engine up for you just so you can hear how the motor runs. As you can see, all the gauges work. The radio turns on and it works. The lights all work. You can hear the motor here. All the lights are working. And when you go inside the van, it's got an electric footing. Now inside the van here you have a light there and a light there, but as you can see there's tons of little tiny lights that all work. So as you can see, all of the electronic components work. The van idles really nice. And there's one thing in the back I wanted to show you. It has a separate heater, and the heating unit's right there, and it does work. It heats up the van very nice. It heats up the back part of it mostly. Then windows roll up and down, and all the windows work. And now let's take a look at the engine. Before we moved, I replaced all the belts and changed all the fluids. And as you can hear, there's no weird noises. runs really good. The engine might have been rebuilt previous to me, I'm not really sure. It just runs really good. It's got a lot of power still. It's got about 230,000 miles or so. I run synthetic just because of the age of the motor. And like I said, all the fluids have been changed. The transmission flush has been done about 5,000 miles ago before we moved. And now we can take it for a spin. See, van runs pretty good. Like I said, I think the motor has been rebuilt in this because it does still have a lot of power, and we've towed many things. We towed our entire house on a dual axle trailer with it, and it ran really nice on the freeway. Still had plenty of power to go 80. Another thing that we did before we left California is we did a full radiator flush, and I got a new thermostat on there. So this van never overheats. And we never had overheated the van. We traveled in the 106-degree weather in the desert, pulling a dual axle trailer, and it never once overheated on us. As you see, still got a lot of pickup. It gets about 13 to 15 miles per gallon, depending on how you drive it, of course. Not the greatest, but again, you're driving a 5.9 liter Dodge V8 motor, and the van weighs pretty hefty. The shocks are good on it. No issues with the leaf springs or the front shocks. Everything seems to be pretty good on it. Because it's a 350 frame, it sits a little higher than most of the other vans too. So you got a lot of ground clearance. Tires are in good shape. When we bought the van, the tires were new, and the brakes just had been replaced as well. Let's have to park over here.